Hello and welcome to Wartales, Episode 2, Beneath the Catalan Banner. In today's episode, we'll briefly just reveal these two locations here so we can gain the knowledge and also proceed up to this contract. First of all, though, allow me to thank you all so much for the support for the first episode. It was absolutely insane to me. We revealed this location as the woodcutter's camp. We'll want to return here, but for now let's see if we can get a piton, a little rope of sorts, from here down to here so we can go back and forth easily. Unfortunately we need the rope and we only have one hemp. Rope needs 2 hemp, so we will definitely keep that in mind. With that knowledge, let's head down to this contract. There are a few wolves we can attack. There's 6 of them, that's more than a few. Luckily they only have 20 HP, which is not that bad to deal with. We have a couple of them here and a couple of them there. If we deploy like so, we can actually take care of these 3 first. We'll start off with Sen, and he will move into this area here to yeet a hatchet at this wolf. And then take a shot like so. That brings that wolf down to 6 hit points. And this guy is going next. Let's deal with that by sending Selena down and to kill it. Like so. We can also get Ovation, but I don't think we need it. It's very important we move Gerald next, because he is in range of this wolf here, as you can see by the red zone. To that effect though, we unfortunately have to go down here and position us like so. And stab. That'll be fine. We take 7 points of damage back. First we can move up, take a swing at them both by doing this. That'll nearly kill that one. We'll engage this one with a good old destabilization, like so. And we'll be fine. 6 points of damage return. Alright, this one is next, so if we want to free up Elira for a nice backstab here, we probably want to take Sen up here and shoot at this guy. Blammo. We get a valor point for the kill, Valorous Victory. Next, we need you to go here. Like so maybe. That'll be perfect. And we can use that valor point to destabilize this fella. Not that the guard will actually work. He doesn't have the range to attack us, so we can comfortably sit behind and just take a stab at this one. 16 points of damage and we become galvanized, so we deal 50% more damage. Actually he can reach now, so we need to go a bit back, so we're not in range of him with Gerald here. This will probably do it, indeed. This wolf is gonna engage here, which is fine, 6 damage. We can move up and hit him in the face, like so. 15 damage, bleeds because we're an axeman. We can see this from here. Slash. Critical hit applies bleeding, and bleeding target loses 20% of their max health at the end of their turn. I don't think we need to Wrath here, and there's no way they can even reach us, so it's because their footprint is bigger than this area allows. We pretty much have to engage this one with Selena, otherwise it'll reach Sen, which we don't want. So we'll hit him in the face. 10 damage, that's fine. We could... actually that doesn't matter, we'll just wait. 6 damage back. We're basically gonna have to repair each of our armors once, but that's fine. Sen, you can move up and take a shot at this guy. Blammo. A valor point back. No, we'll kill the last one ourselves, thank you very much. Go up here and swing. That'll do her. We get a bunch of leather, carcass, wolf meat, pristine fangs, and a bit of grease. Looking at our armor, we probably only need to repair you and you. Selena will be fine with only 13 out of 19. We can go down to this tower to discover it. It seems Shadow has leveled up as well. We'll probably make Shadow our first work pony here for more carrying capacity, though I don't want to spend influence on increasing constitution, so we'll just increase movement, which doesn't really make a lick of sense. We are slowly progressing down the mysteries and wisdom tree. I do know what's in here, but I'll just briefly look in and see if I can find some hemp at this location. Judging from it, there's some there that allows us to craft it. A pitten anyway. First we'll craft the rope that we talked about. We get some experience and some knowledge. And we can also craft a pitten. First craft bonus, a bit of discovery and more knowledge points. We'll save the pitten for when we deal with the Mount Altis Tower properly. But for now, let's go around the mountain or down the mountain and help these desperate refugees. They're actually right there. Let's pick up some loot on the way. There's also a barrel here with some more leather. And hopefully we can reach them without needing to rest. We have to fight 3 dudes, a poacher, a hoodlum and a marauder. If I can lock down Barand here, the lightning strike might be able to kill him. I don't know if this is enough for it to kill. It might not be, but even if we lock him down, he will still only be forced to punch. If we stand like this and engage the Barand guy with our main person here, we should be fine. Like so. Blammo. He'll punch and take some damage back. Actually, it's too little to even reflect back. Let's first move up here with Illyra, like so. We can throw the axe to destabilize him. We can then reach him from this side and hit. Blammo, 12 damage, lovely. Since Barand here doesn't net any of the other guys some bonuses, we can freely move up and probably stab the Marauder in the back. I doubt this is... Yeah, this won't... Actually, it will affect him if we stab him in the back. So we'll probably want to be careful. I think we'll be fine here, since the thing is not lighting up under Gerald, so we can freely stab him in the back. I've swapped back to the stab, the average dagger, for a higher crit chance when we backstab, which we will do momentarily, like this. Unfortunately, we don't roll the crit, but it's fine. 9 damage on Illyra. Then, if we can move into the mud, like so, we should be fine to shoot. And he shouldn't go for Sen, and even if he does, he has to trance through some mud and probably even hit this trap here. He will in fact go for the backstab. That'll hurt. Let's see if they die. Unfortunately not. But now the lightning strike has moved, so we pretty much have to kill Barand here and move our guys out before this here. And I think to achieve that, we'll want to stab and then hope we can kill with Rav if we don't crit. 16 damage. We can indeed kill with Wrath. Beautiful. We can become galvanized. We can move up. Can we kill this person before? I mean, we probably can if we just surround him. And if we position ourselves like here, if they attack, he should stand right there. So I'm gonna stand right there. I could even apply burn to him, which for safety I will. Blammo. If we surround him like this and hit, 11 damage. That's not enough. I think I'll apply Ovation if nothing else here. Blammo. And move outside of this range and about here. That way, if we gamble on him hitting here, he will die. He's probably gonna move this way though. Yeah, that might probably kill him, maybe. Hopefully. He might need a potion after this, which is unfortunate, but what can you do? Now the back side of fighting here is that we can't really reach properly. But this will kill, so we'll be fine. Beautiful. If we move through the... actually, no, we need the line of sight on Sen. We'll go here to support, if nothing else, though we need Gerald to do that. So let's move up and see if we can take a snipe. We can. And the lightning strike should probably kill him here. Sap sap. Unfortunately, Selena becomes or suffers enough damage to need a potion, so we'll give her one. As for the armor, she definitely needs to repair it, and we can use both, and the Lyra can use one. We gain a jacket with movement and armor on it. This will probably go on Sen or Gerald. Probably Gerald now that I think about it, for the movement and the armor. Actually, it's better for Selena, that's one more armor, up to 20. Selena reaches level 3. We'll want Valorous Duel so we can gain a Valor point upon engaging. And we'll boost willpower up to 15 so she can survive the first time she becomes downed. Like so. With the medallion, we now have 15 willpower. We unfortunately don't have a choice because we don't have a border pass or enough money to give them this. So unfortunately, we have to execute them. For 5 cloth. We can also rest now on the main road here. Once we return to the tavern in Strongcrab, we can gain 310 gold, but for now we'll have to pay 72 after we have rested here. We can't craft anything of note here, so we'll just keep that away. We can survive off some yummy carcasses, a bit of wolf meat, a bit of venison, and a singular beer. Let's also pay our boys for their troubles. We gained 3 happiness and 10% XP. Here we are there. 76 in profit. Speciality earned. Alchemist's creme brulee. 20 prestige, 13 patrons, and all of them are happy. And from now on we have 15 happiness, which means we gain an additional 15% experience in combat. And any future rests will net us even more happiness, but it's capped at 15, but the rest will be turned into influence. And the Lyra wants to have a chat. These boars don't know the sharp end of a sword from the blunt one. How can I trust them if I barely make it out alive each time? Uh-oh. We can gain Sulky, which is not that nice. Yeah, no. Ugh. Well, of these choices, we pretty much have to reduce our relationships with the whole troop. So Lyra will be slightly looked down upon by the rest of the troop. Let's head back to Stromcap by this road here. On the way back, we discover both the guard outpost and the sinister cave. I already know what they are, but I'll keep them in mind. There's a dead body here, a couple of them actually, with some various loot. We'll quickly scoop up their cash and continue collecting resources around the place. Let's first head to the Traveler's Feast Inn. Here we can talk to Emissary Lyris, collect our bounties,
Here is your reward.
Review new ones. We'll vanquish these 2 troops here. Both of them are unfortunately in various directions. We'll save the rat infestation, and we are probably too weak to take care of the bandit slayer for now. In the tavern we find Rutger Blum, our captain for the Grand Catalan Company. As per usual, we will start off with willpower up to 13. We will craft a better shield and put that on Selena, definitely. There's a brief tutorial here. We craft a superior shield here with higher guard and higher armor of a total of 2 on each. We'll also craft some rags. We won't really use them for long, but it's nice for the knowledge if nothing else. Plus we have the surplus of leather and cloth. We become an apprentice blacksmith with 2 armor layers available on this rag here. We will learn how to make apprentice blacksmith gear and also a reinforced buckler for the future. On second thought, we probably want to learn the apprentice blacksmith set weapons 1. We'll also craft this padded brigandine. 24 experience. It's slightly better and has 2 armor layers. And we will keep these in mind for now, but we won't craft them yet, as each of them will both trigger a new available thing, aka the next set, but also grant us knowledge experience, which we need. After our captain has been recruited, let's reward him with some rags momentarily, but once he levels up to level 2, we will give him Executioner, and immediately slotting this on him. Selena will be given the better shield for more stuff, since she's our tank. I think unfortunately we have to say bye to 11 experience. Actually, we don't even have that many snow irises. We can save on getting an alchemist for a little while longer. I know where we can pick one up. There seems to be someone that wants to chat in the tavern.
It's true. I haven't any coin to pay for my meal.
Uh-oh.
But wait! Don't report me to the guard right away. I'm a carpenter by trade. I can take on a few jobs for you to pay my debt.
We can get more comfort for 5 shifts. Or we can get more security. Since we already meet this, I think I'm gonna go for the comfort. Blammo. We can buy one of these intimidating insignias to secure our place a little bit more. It will cost us a bit of copper, but I think it's a worthwhile investment. Let's head at our map and see what we're doing here. So we've got a squad here and a squad there. We can pick up our alchemist down here. We can pick up another axeman over here. I think here's what we'll do. We'll visit this, turn it in, visit the jail that's right here, and buy a couple of ropes, if nothing else. Then we'll go down here to the Lund farm and the Stromkrab mill to pick up our alchemist. And another person we can use. So our destination is set. We'll move along this road here. We'll also discover a wood mill? Or lumber mill? Why did I call it a wood mill? We are slowly encroaching on where it'll be. There's some mushrooms up there. Actually, those are flowers, but alright. They are right there. Can we reach them before we need to rest? We can. Guys, thank you. Alright, we're facing off against 4 dudes, a corporal, and 2 henchmen and a raider. Let's see, this guy has coup de grace, so he's no threat. And these 2 henchmen are each axemen of 6 to 8 damage, that's fine. This dude gives them a reduction of 20% to the damage they take. So we'll kill him. We can remove the 20% damage reduction they'll do. An alternative is killing one of these weaker dudes so we can probably become galvanized. And since Selena is in the mud, we'll move her over here. We'll employ the strategy of hitting around about here. And ammo, we can gain riposte if we need it. I don't think we do. We can save on that. I don't need that either. He's almost guaranteed to go here and target this. That way we can move up next turn and target hopefully them both, but if not, at least one of them. The coward is going next. I think if we focus on the weak dude to get galvanization is a decent idea. Do I need this? Do I want this? Not really. Though I can take a kick to destabilize him. We'll move up initially and stab him in the face. Blammo, good crit. We'll move around, like so. That should... Yeah, he's no longer able to reach. There's a high chance he'll either go here or up there. The reason we moved him up here is we can still get the surround if we move Sin up, and we can avoid the raider doing anything, though the coup de grace will trigger next. He's gonna try and engage Lyra from behind. That sucks slightly. There's a 100% chance we hit here, a low chance we kill, but we can try it anyway. Sin is a beast. It's a damn shame this guy isn't going first. We probably have to move him here. That way he's gonna go, well, we can move him like this. Actually, we can't reach. That was a bit dumb. Well, He's kind of... This is not a nice showcase of our captain's first round. That was a bit piss poor management. We'll move around, set it up, that's fine. We need to kill this guy in 4 rounds, which is more than possible. So if we move a bit forwards, hit these guys, move over here on the flank. Let's take her. Actually, that's gonna cause the damage. Let's move her here instead. Around there. Hit. Move a bit up, like so. Destabilize and engage. Destabilize to remove the guard. Blammo. We can also inflict a weakening. And I think we will. Blammo. He's gonna punch for 6, and we can engage from behind on... Actually, if we put ourselves here, we can get these around, kill, most likely, and still have a nice damage bonus on the coward by moving Sin up behind him and shooting him in point blank. I think this is a pretty good course of action here. Good. Can I actually move back? If I move forwards... Unfortunately, I'll have to hit them all here, which kind of sucks. I don't think I can get them. No, I can't. Okay, let's just move in behind then. That way we count for surround on this guy, and also thingy on him, which it doesn't really matter actually. Alrighty, we have you, so we have to kill here. Which we'll do with a Wrath, that's fine. A bit unfortunate, but what can you do? Galvanize it up. Let's go over and surround this guy. He's surrounded, good. This doesn't need to do anything, this doesn't need to do anything. He's gonna take a swing and hit nothing. Move up and target again. And Sen is gonna move up as close as he can get. Right there. Take a point blank shot. 8 damage. He's still destabilized, so that's beautiful. We can't attack with Elira yet. We'll have to engage with, or hit with Selena here. Let's riposte so we can get... I actually knew that would have been a bad idea. Because if we riposte, she will swing, hitting Gerald, which we want to avoid. We'll stay still with Selena. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I hope that's not enough to trigger the thingy. We should have moved actually, that was kind of silly. Let's move around and backstab this guy instead. 21 damage, that's what we like to see. We can get a thingy if we move here and end the turn. Actually, if we move here and end the turn, that'll be even better. It's fine, we'll kill this guy with Rutger. And we'll still apply Surrounded on this guy. So, he will move up from behind and kill. Good. Now Elira can't. Ah, bollocks, that was stupid. Oh well, mistakes were made. Let's see, if we move here, use this. Yeah, this kind of sucks. We can apply Weaken to him again. He does has he's not weakened, right? No, he's not. If we do this, blammo, we won't actually swing, but we can destabilize him for a bit of damage. That's fine. We'll still take a hefty damage. Actually, no. Okay. Can we kill him in 2 turns? The answer is probably yes. If we move around here and backstab him, that'll do 24. And let's get our captain another kill. (15 points of damage. We gain his helmet. It's immune. If he's supported, we gain immunity to bleeding, burning, and poison. And it also has some nice stats on it. We complete another contract. Gerald levels up to level 3. Considering we're getting another ranger, I want a cutthroat and a strategist. I don't really need the poisoner. The answer or the question remains which one we want first. An assassin type or a strategist, which can actually, since we have 1, 2, and 3 that engages often, and we'll get another one for free. I think we'll go strategist first. And as for points, we can splurge a bit of our influence on willpower. That'll net us 12 and lose about 40 influence. We can also put the outlaw's tabard on him. Blammo. We'll probably want to give this to her and say goodbye to the 5% damage reflection in favor of immunity to status effects if we are supported, and overall a little bit higher stats in terms of armor and guard. That way we can take this willpower medallion off him and he'll still have 15, and we can put it on, say, Rutger, for now at least, momentarily. So he comes up to 14. After we take this rest, we will cut the video short here. So here we are. We need to see if we can craft anything enticing. We can't. 2 of each of these and a pair of mushrooms will do nicely. We gain 15 influence for our bonus happiness, 100 profit, 22 prestige, 15 patrons. The good part about having the tavern is we gain a bit of these, it would seem. And they are a damage increase of 5 for each bonus and debuff applied to the target. It's actually pretty nice, and it lasts until arrest. And it counts for 14 food, so we have plenty of rations. Before we end, let's talk to Selena. Rutger Blum seems to be settling in nicely. Fingers crossed, it's a good sign. Encourage is nice, but it's only pretty much a battle. I would rather befriend so we can gain more influence and also some relations with Rutger Blum. With that being said, let's say goodbye to our merry band of mercenaries, and I'll see you in episode 3. Bye bye for now.